There was once a young man named Ethan who lived in a small town where dreams often seemed too big for reality. Every morning he woke before sunrise, not because life was easy, but because he believed that one day his efforts would matter. Ethan had one dream: to build a better life for himself and his family. He wasn't born into wealth. He didn't have powerful connections or extraordinary talent. What he had was determination. But life had other plans. He applied for dozens of jobs and received rejection after rejection. Friends around him started getting promotions while he struggled to pay his bills. Every failure felt heavier than the last. One evening, sitting alone on a park bench, Ethan looked at the city lights and whispered to himself, "Maybe I'm not good enough." An old man sitting nearby overheard those words. He smiled and asked, "Do you know how bamboo grows?" Ethan looked confused and shook his head. The old man said, "When bamboo is planted, you water it every day. For years, nothing appears above the ground. Most people believe nothing is happening and give up. But beneath the surface, the roots are growing stronger. Then one day, the bamboo shoots up several feet in just a few weeks." The old man stood up, smiled, and said, "Your roots are growing. Don't quit before your season arrives." Those words stayed with Ethan forever. The next morning, nothing had changed. His bank account was still empty. His problems were still there. His doubts still existed. But something inside him was different. Instead of focusing on what he had lost, he focused on what he could improve. Every morning he spent 1 hour reading. Every afternoon he learned a new skill. Every evening he practiced until he became better than he had been the day before. Weeks became months. Months became years. People laughed at his consistency. They asked, "Why do you keep trying?" Ethan simply smiled, because he understood something they didn't. Success belongs to those who refuse to stop. One day, after years of preparation, an opportunity finally appeared. A company was searching for someone with exactly the skills Ethan had spent years developing. He got the interview. He answered every question with confidence, not because he was lucky, because he was prepared. A week later, the phone rang. He got the job. It wasn't just a job. It was the beginning of a completely different life. Years later, Ethan became the leader of that company. People admired his success. They called him fortunate. An overnight success. But they never saw the years of invisible work. They never saw the lonely mornings, the late nights, the failures, the sacrifices. The tears. Success had not happened overnight. It had been built one disciplined day at a time. Life will test you. There will be moments when everything seems impossible. There will be days when giving up feels easier than continuing. During those moments, remember the bamboo. Growth isn't always visible. Sometimes your greatest progress is happening where nobody can see it. Never compare your journey to someone else's. Everyone has a different timeline. Some flowers bloom in spring. Others bloom in autumn. Both are beautiful. Your time will come. The only way to truly fail is to stop trying. Every setback teaches a lesson. Every mistake builds wisdom. Every challenge makes you stronger. Every difficult season prepares you for greater opportunities. If you keep moving forward, eventually the obstacles that once stopped you will become stories you tell to inspire others. Your dreams don't require perfection. They require persistence. Don't wait for confidence. Confidence grows through action. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Create opportunities through preparation. Don't wait for someone to believe in you. Believe in yourself first. One small step today is more powerful than 1,000 perfect plans tomorrow. Imagine where you could be 1 year from now if you refused to quit. Imagine the person you could become if you stayed committed every single day. That future is waiting for you, not because life is easy, but because you are stronger than you think, so when life becomes difficult, when people doubt you, when progress feels slow, when failure knocks on your door, take one more step, read one more page, practice one more hour, try one more time. Because sometimes the next attempt changes everything, Never give up, not on your dreams, not on your goals, and most importantly, never give up on yourself. Your story is still being written, and the best chapter may be the one you haven't reached yet. Thank you for listening. If this story inspired you, remember this simple message. The road may be long. The journey may be difficult. But those who refuse to quit often discover that their greatest victory was only one more step away. Keep believing. Keep growing. And never give up.